Sunshine. Okay, so actually, before we do this, hi everyone. Oh, what's up, Missioners? Okay, we actually have a short funny to go through real quick. So, before we play the game, we're tabbing over.
Funny.
It's so funny. So they just fucking came out of nowhere, WayForward did, and announced that the sequel, the original sequel to the original Shantae, at this point it just kind of takes place in between the first and second games now, is just straight up coming back. So
Yeah. So basically, we're getting a Game Boy Advance game in 2023.
So I wanted to see this because I haven't seen it yet. They just announced this shit. So I wanted to react to it live right before we started Sunshine. Welcome to the Sunshine stream where we react to Shantae. But anyway,
I know.
Mr. Mercer Frederick. Hello.
Ozon. I'm the creative director of WayForward. I'm the director of the Shantae video game series, and that's what I do. You want me to do that again?
Nice.
So the story of how we went from Shantae Game Boy Color to Shantae Advance is Shantae was finished, but had not shipped yet. So we were already working on Shantae Advance for quite some time at this point. Shantae, the original, was very well reviewed. Sales were not good. So when we were taking the Game Boy Advance demo, which was about an hour and a half long.
Can my birthday present this year from you be money to go towards it?
How did Shantae the original do? We go, oh, not well at all. Do you want the new game? So it was a tough market. It was really difficult, and it was all
you're paying for half
retail-driven.
the expensive
So
hotel that
there'd be
we're
too many
staying at,
creative
but also can my
compromises to
birthday
either get it on a
present
tiny,
be
tiny
fucking
cartridge, or
$200?
maybe a cartridge where you
so
couldn't
I
save
can
your
get
progress. We just didn't want a less
Shantae.
ambitious Shantae game. We wanted it to be the game that we wanted.
It's iconic and rare.
For those reasons, we just shut it down and archived all the files and put it away. I'd like to finish that work. It seems weird that it was left undone, and I think fans would like it. Could you just like release pieces of it on the internet or something? Never wanted to do it because I'm like, maybe someday we'll have a chance. Well, we got our chance now.
Risky Revolution.
The title is Shantae Risky Revolution.
Shantae
Risky
Advanced.
Boots has found this cavern underneath Sequin Land.
Shantae
and so
Advanced.
she sets up this device that lets
Advanced.
her rotate the land
On my
above.
Game Boy Advanced.
And landlocked towns that you can never plunder or pillage are getting rotated, and they're ending up at the coastline.
Whoa!
So she can attack them. So it's just a big silly idea, but you as the player get to control that. So you can shift the world around. It's like puzzle stuff, and you can ultimately foil Risky by using the machine against her. But in the meantime, it's fun to slide the layer.
Yeah.
Get my book. Get my sweet art book, yo.
Your hecka dank art book.
If they're making this, they've gotta do the SNES game now.
I don't know what you're pointing at.
I'm pointing at this. The 1995 game pitch.
What does that entail?
Originally, Shantae was designed to be a 16-bit Super Nintendo product. During the pitch phases, it was re-envisioned as a high-resolution PC game, resulting in a dozen new Shantae mock-ups. Okay, so we got, like... In the art book, there, under 1995 game pitch, there are these images that look really weird, but really good. And it's just like... It looks like a super fun game to play. It's got like it's got some of the transformations. It's got a tiger transformation. It's got the elephant, the harpy. The character designs look a little weird and like primitive because this was 1995, so only a year after Shantae was created.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks super cool. Like, they need to take all this for, their original, like, SNES idea or PC idea and then make it into a full game. Now they need to do this.
It would be cool if they needed some time. My hope for the 6th mainline game is that it's really big in the story department, because it seems like the way Seven Sirens ended, like some stuff's finally kind of getting pushed, at least a little bit, as it were. So, like, I'm really hoping that they fucking finally start to, like, dive more into Shantae's mom and all that and stuff like that. So, like, as that's happening, and if they need as much time as possible to make, not just, to come up with that stuff and make everything tie in together, but make a really damn good game, and see even what the direction of the gameplay is going to be like, seeing as Seven Sirens is kind of open-ended, and this, or rather interconnected. In between all that, yeah, stuff like this is going to be really cool to see, because these are just like little throwback games, and that's really cool. So if they kind of go to a more, because the art style is advanced to like this really like nice, clean 2D, art style, see the pixelized stuff come back, that's actually really cool. Because I actually love Pirate's Curse's art direction. So
yeah, I like it too.
The fact this is essentially Pirate's Curse, because, I mean, Pirate's Curse borrows from Risky's Revenge, which borrowed from this, like, it's cool that we're kind of getting this style back.
Yeah. But, like, the images that they have here in the 95 pitch are, like the hand-drawn style of the newer stuff of Hatching Hero and Seven Sirens.
Uh-huh.
So if they were to bring back this, like, maybe take the ideas that they had for this and then put this into like a new Shantae game, the next one.
That would be cool.
Because it looked like the environments just look really cool. We got like a sky place, got a forest place and a creepy castle, and hell, that tiger transformation. I want a tiger transformation.
Yeah, seriously. That'd be really, really cool. Is this still in development? Well, they canned it a long time ago, and they just moved on. But they're bringing it back now. It was just announced they're bringing it back.
To bring it back, so it's gonna be released. After 20 years, this game will be released.
Because I remember hearing about it. I definitely do remember. After I finally got into the Shantae series, I started. I do what I do, and I go back through and start looking up shit about the lore and the fucking like history of Shantae and shit like that. So I found out about this relatively quickly. I just didn't know much about it, and whatever I did learn about it, it's just been so long since I've had to look this game up for anything. I've forgotten about it, so to see that it's actually going to get a release now and that they're working on it again, that's cool. It's not every day you hear about an announcement of some fucking canceled game coming back.
I wonder what the sprites, not the sprites, but like the character renders,
the portraits,
yeah. Look like, yeah.
I wonder if they'll either just borrow from like Pirate's Curse or Risky's Revenge, or maybe just
they'll probably just borrow that.
They could do some original work. That would be really, really cool.
It would. I mean, it would be keeping with the Shantae style and changing up the art style every single game.
Yeah, I mean that's true. Okay, let's check out the rest of this. If you see some of the things in the art book and the style exploration, some of these are so cute. I wish they'd use these art styles. I do like the really, really old 90s art style for Shantae. It's kind of primitive looking, but then again, like, there's a charm to that. When a lot of first games in a series, or like even like an old show or whatever, they have that early rough style. Like, even when it gets refined later, there's still a charm to it.
Yeah, I kind of like this Disney-looking one by Dean Eagle. That one's cool.
Risky Revolution is when a lot of the main cast meets, in some cases, for the first time. So
Place
we
Bolo.
went straight into Shantae Risky's Revenge, where everyone just somehow knows everybody. There's an entire missing chapter of their lives that was never touched on. One of the things
Ronnie looks like she's wearing a different outfit.
Link cable support, which sounds funny today. It's fun. It's an experience you don't get anymore. You just need one copy of the game. It sends it out to 3 empty devices. It's lighthearted and fun and really silly.
It's been
and
so
I think
long
players
since
will
I've
like it.
played,
I mean, to
like,
make a Game Boy Advance game in like this
Yeah.
year is crazy.
still have my
But I
link
think it's a
cable.
better version.
I had a
of the
shitty
game
third-party
than it would
link
have
cable,
been
though, so it
if
didn't
had
always
come out
work.
in 2003 or 2004. There's no way this game was coming back with a limited run. I mean, this is the only way
have
that
a
this game
GBA
will ever get into
and I
players'
have a
hands. To
DS
play an
Lite,
actual
so I can
final,
play it.
manufactured version in a box is going to be super cool, and so I can't wait for that.
But if want the screen to be lit, I'll probably play it on the DS. I mean, I have a light. I have an attachable light for my GBA.
Uh-huh. Okay. Sorry, cool. Okay, now let's skip back to actual Sunshine. Oh, we're playing a game? That's right. Oh. Welcome, everyone, to Super Mario Sunshine. Yeah, Initiative said it was essentially a canceled GBA game, but they're bringing it back, which is so fucking dope. I would love for, like, old PS1 games and shit to come back. That would be really cool to see.
Yeah, I'm sure some people out there are doing something like that.
I know there was a a Twitter account. I don't know if they're still around. I think they are called. I think it's Little Norwegians. They were doing a PS1 style game, and way back when I was stupid and like 20 or something. Okay, maybe not that old, or that young rather. I was probably like, I don't know, 23, 24.
What happened?
I had asked them if they needed any voice actors.
Oh my god, you did the same shit I did.
Yeah. Because I was like, oh, to be in, like, a PS1 style game would be really cool. Like, depending on what kind of, like, what the voice would be or what they needed, like, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. And,
I would do the same thing. I would go on, like, you know, forums and stuff and be like, do you need a voice actor in your fan game? And then I would do it, and my audition would sound like
into the vortex.
Yeah, sound all muffled and crunchy.
But yeah, that dude like really was into the PS1 style, like art style, and that is something I know everyone's trying to capture the N64 fucking style and whatever, because Hat in Time does it, Ukulele does it, whatever. Fine and dandy. Fucking give me the PS1 art style back with the little weird jiggly fucking geometry and textures and shit, please.
I love that too.
The closest thing.
But I also really love the N64 style. Like I love both of them.
The closest thing we got to a genuine PS1 recreation for anything in the slightest is in Astro's Playroom, one of the first boss. Well, there are only two. It's one boss. Two forms, two like phases, but they do like a super like genuine throwback to like the early demo discs, like the mid 90s, and that very first T-Rex demo, you fight that dinosaur as a boss, and it's like it's genuine as fuck. It's amazing. Now, the reason why I'm not playing is actually because I want you guys to hear this. I swear to God, it sounds like Peach says, "Marcelo, listen to this shit. This is creepy." I'm gonna mute myself, listen to this. That's just what it sounds like to me. I don't fucking know. Frederick's...
Oh my god.
It's weird. I always feel like I need to point that out.
That is weird.
What was this? What? Oh. Huh.
What?
Well, so limited run. They have like a thing now. They have like a little conference thingy. Well, I don't know how insanely like hyped you're gonna be for this. Although I think you do like some of the. How familiar? How much? You played Enter the Gecko, right?
I played Enter the Gecko.
They just announced a Gex trilogy.
That's cool.
Yeah, see, that's what I figured. I think, yeah, through a limited run from Square Enix.
But, like, remake with actually better controls?
I don't know. It could be just a... Nah, support. It's Gex, Enter the Gecko, and Deep Cover Gecko. They're bringing them all to modern consoles.
Oh, I don't really care then.
Yeah.
I would rather them remake them with, like, non-wonky controls.
Interesting. I wonder how Jeremiah Isaiah loves Gex, so I wonder how he feels about it. Oh no. This has inverted camera. This is gonna suck. Can I change that at all? Yeah, I fucking figured you couldn't. It really goes to show you how much, like, when I get forced to play something or when something I play forces me into like a specific like thing for the camera, like it's funny how it actually does manage to change how I play, because I used to be inverted with the camera, and people like my friends on vid games would hate every time I had to change it. But ever since I played Banjo Kazooie, Banjo fucking forced me to get used to like left is left and right is right. So now I can't really do it any other way. The only inverted thing I can do right now still is Spyro, and it still feels natural because I don't use the right stick. I have to use L2 and R2.
You can then use the control stick to aim in any direction. Press the X button to switch to the hover nozzle. You can then press the R button to hover in the air for
well, that's
a short
interesting.
time.
Sorry, what the fuck, what the fuck? Yeah, what is this? TMG? Or no, it's too many games. Tomba? Oh shit, really? Oh, that's dope!
Instructions complete. Proceed.
Holy shit! Yeah, what the fuck is LRG3? I was like, does Limited Run have their own thing now?
Do they have their own little...
Yo, are you kidding me? It's just the first one, though. Oh, damn. I never got to play the first one. Well, I never got to play the second one either. Like, I played the demo of the second one. I never owned it. Or rented it or anything like that. Dude, Tomba? Holy shit. No, don't ever call him that. What else is out? Are you kidding me? Dude, let's go! I say as if I grew up with Tomba. He's a hella appealing character, and now that I've played Klonoa, like, I really think, yeah, if y'all have played Klonoa and have never really heard of Tomba, play Tomba. It's a lot of the same kind of thing. It's a 2.5D thing. Except, the second game is full 3D. It's still 2.5D, but the graphics and everything are in full 3D. That's right, because I remember that demo from when I was a kid. And I've always wanted to see Tomba come back. And even when I made that PS All-Stars 2 video, I said, from one of the characters I listed off as like a little personal, like would want to see in a new PS All-Stars game in terms of PlayStation, like newcomers or whatever. Even if they were old characters, one of them was Tomba. I wanted to see Astrobot, Tomba, Klonoa, and someone else that I'm forgetting at the moment. But that's fucking dope. What's next, Rayman Trilogy? Hey, how about Rayman 4? Which I still think we're gonna get if, after the Rayman DLC comes out for Sparks of Hope.
Rayman.
Praise Sean Layden, even though they have nothing to do with it. Dude, fucking Tomba is back? What fucking timeline are we living in?
Yes, what people say on Twitter.
No, but seriously, like, what the hell? It's weird that the 2020s, late 2010s, 2020s are, like, now the era where, like, just old fucking games that no one barely knew about they're actually coming back now. They're either getting completely remade, ported, re-released, whatever the case may be. Even if that's the case, they get like re-released or ported. Hey, at least it's gonna reach the audience is fresh for it now. I think now there's a more diverse audience for it, for those types of games. Because back in the day, if you were a platformer dude like me or whoever else or Miharu or somebody else, it's what? Spyro, Crash, Rayman.
Well, they're trying to they're doing this in the 2020s because you know, 2000s kids are turning
like anniversaries and shit, yeah.
Yeah, they're like turning 20 whatevers, and then.
But I'm saying even amongst the games of that time, people still
kids are turning 30 whatevers. So now.
Sure, well, sure, but I'm just saying, like, even for the platformers and games of that time, the bigger ones eclipse the ones like Croc and fucking Tomba and shit. So the fact that they're coming back, is amazing. And
Yeah.
that makes me
Because
want a
people-
fucking iNinja remake even more now!
Because people want to see, like, they're just like, hey, do you remember this very obscure thing? Because, like, because a lot of people, you know, they grew up with obscure things, just like me. I know I grew up with fucking obscure things that no one's ever heard of.
Hey, meanwhile, Mario's in prison. R.I.P. Sorry.
And then they're like, you know, so now they're bringing all that stuff back because they're just like, whoa, because they want to bring it to a new audience because no one's ever heard of them.
Yeah. And as Arca's saying here, yeah, because these games are like stuck on PS3. Like you can buy the PS1, you can buy PS1 games on PS3, not for much longer because either it already happened or it's going to still happen. I think soon. Like you can't. I think they shut down the PS3 store. So either that already happened or it's going to happen. Yeah. So you can't even do that anymore. But a lot of those games, that was the last way you got to play them if you can't get a fucking copy on like a PS1 physical disc off like Amazon or eBay or some shit. That's why I like going to my little retro game store. I was just talking to Vic recently that we need to go back to our little retro place and go sleuth around and get some games because that's the cheapest way you could do it. I don't care if they're used and cost like $5. Hey, that's a fucking that's some throwback shit there.
Go straight that way. You can't miss the mess now.
I'm mark my words right here. Super Mario Sunshine Part 1 on Twitch. We're live. At some point, now that Crash is back, Spyro's there. You know, he's back. But all these like franchises are coming back or getting revitalized in one way or another, or they're about to get a whole new audience at some point or another. You know, Clone was back. I am going to, at some point, fucking campaign for iNinja to be either re-released, ground-up remade, or have its sequel finally fucking seen to fruition. Because
also, to anyone, speaking of, you know, Spyro or whatever, to the people who say that they don't like Spyro because he's always following Crash around, that's not Spyro's fault. It's not his fault that Crash keeps hogging the spotlight. So there you go.
People really say that though?
Yes.
Who's even saying that? Who is saying that?
It's like, really? You're gonna dislike it because of that? It's like, I don't like it. We don't get your own games, man. Yeah, maybe we're trying to. Hard when Crash keeps hogging the spotlight, huh?
I want a straight up remake of Frogger, the first PS1 game. That is something I still want. If I had to rally people up for like an arcade PS1 game, like remake, whatever, Centipede would be dope to see. The PS1 Centipede, the PS1, because we already got Pac-Man World, so that's there. I would like to see 2 and 3 get remade. Because then they can do a trilogy, you know, re-release or whatever, little pack, the repack pack or whatever. In terms of arcade stuff, though, there's, yeah, the first Frogger. If they can find a way to, like, pump more juice into fucking Swampy's Revenge, maybe, but I don't think that would happen. I just want the first game, primarily. Like I said, Centipede, Hubert would be dope to see come back. I know they tried, because there was that Hubert rebooted game or whatever, but it looks kind of whatever. Like, there was like a whole ass story mode in PS1 Hubert, so I would love to see that come back. And then, Space Invaders PS1. That was a really dope game. You could add so many more levels and so many more things to that. That would be cool to see. But no, primarily I'm actually going to probably at some point campaign for iNinja. I want that. More fucking people need to know about that game. It probably will. Yeah, petitions.petitions. Holmes to be saying that. Exactly. Idiots. That's like saying, wake up Mario and Sonic partner up every 2 years. It's like, because they want to show that off.
like, I don't like how this thing is following this other thing that came out first, even though it's literally the only way it could ever get attention, apparently.
Don't ask me why they haven't done anything with Spyro. It is insanely unfortunate that... It is unfortunate that Crash has had all these games recently, but Spyro just has reignited, but that's why I'm really optimistic about the 25th anniversary. Because, okay, you know what? Here's another first. I was gonna...
Like, what an entitled way to look at it. Like, get away from us. Like, we're the best, and, like, you should get your own games. It's like, we're trying. We're literally trying. You won't let us.
Yeah. Here's a first that I'll say, actually, because I've been thinking a lot about it. And, I'm still gonna make this a video at some point, so just be aware. Don't be surprised when inevitably this video comes out for me, but, I was doing a lot of thinking about why we haven't heard shit from Beanox about anything other than Call of Duty, despite them having a project still up that they have apparently been working on. There may be a chance, after all, that the primary developer for a new Spyro could potentially be Toys for Bob. I'm not saying this as if I have insider shit. No, I don't know fucking anything. All I'm saying is the base game for Rumble is done. It's short. In fact, it's very short. That's fine, because we know seasons are coming and shit. Because you gotta think about it this way. When Nitro Field was done, the base game came out day one, and that was that. And it was a full-ass game, and it was however, you know, long it was with all the tracks and whatever. And that was fine, and that was cool, right? It didn't even have a whole lot of characters, but, you know, that was that, right? And then, as they were doing the Grand Prix and everything, Beanox was still doing Call of Duty shit. And they were still doing Tony Hawk's 1+2 shit. And then right after Nitro Field stuff happened, they just jumped right into fucking Crash 4 to help Toys for Bob with, you know, the inverter shit. So my point is that because the base stuff is done now, Toys for Bob might, since they're the only ones so far that have been the ones to tease anything for Spyro, I feel that it would be that maybe it's them. I still think maybe Beanox might have something to do with it, but... Because like I said in my last Spyro video, I had said that, hey, Spyro going under the radar right now is actually... It might end up benefiting Spyro in the long run, because we don't know what the game is about. We don't know who's developing it. But the fact, like, the lack of knowledge is what's scaring everyone. The lack of knowledge is what making people think, oh, well, Spyro's dead then, I guess, again. And like, no. I'll tell you right now, without saying much of anything, no, Spyro is not actually dead. But, in terms of a new game, like, again, I don't know anything. And that's, I'm not even trying to save face, no, I actually legitimately don't know anything. I'm just speculating. Maybe it could be Toys for Bob. They need another, like, mainline entry down their pipeline, so they can continue to work on shit. Like, what's next after Rumble, right? But sure, there could be another Crash after, like, another mainline thing, but, like, how everyone's saying, okay, yeah, Crash has had 5 fucking games already. Like, Spyro's only had the one remaster. Like, can we get more Spyro? And I think maybe we will. I think it could be Toys for Bob that are in fact trying to do it. If it is Beanox, then yeah, they've just been really fucking hush-hush on that shit. I'm just saying there could be a chance. Maybe it is Toys for Bob. Want it to be.
Just want it to be alive and real.
Because everyone was saying it's probably not Toys for Bob, they're probably not doing another one. And I even seen it saying, I don't think it's Toys for Bob because they're doing Crash shit. But with the base game now done and out for Rumble, and seasons to accompany it, like what's actually next though after that? I think because they were the first and so far only ones to directly tease Spyro on the 25th. They obviously know stuff. They might have stuff planned, whether or not it's actually a game, or at least just to celebrate, they've got something planned. That's me guessing. But I'm confident in that guess. So, A part of me is just wondering, it's one of the two since we don't have Vivi anymore. It's like, who is it? Beanox or Tracer Bob? I still think it's Beanox, but I'm saying, my point about this spiel right now is that I'm thinking maybe it could be Toys for Bob.
Crash is always more popular than Spyro, which saddens me.
I still don't really know why, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I know.
Because it came out first, and it was like an arcade thing. When people played Spyro, they were just like, "There's nothing in the world, and it's so barren." And blah, blah, blah. And Spyro's voice is annoying.
Everyone still says that Crash 1's too hard, which I don't agree with either.
Well, yeah, people said that, but then Crash 2 came out.
Yeah, then Spyro 2 came out, and everyone loved that shit too.
I know. Spyro fans did. But, I mean, like... But... Crash... Like, but you already had, at that point, it was like... Because Spyro came out when Crash 3 did.
Yeah.
So... You know, at that point it was like, but they always had that thing where it was just like, play the demos in, like, each other's games, right? Like,
yeah.
They always had that from the beginning, so...
That's why I said, I treat them both equally. I don't like one over the other. I play one a little more, but that's because it has more games.
So anyone, like, saying stuff like, I don't like how Spyro's always following Crash around. It's like...
Also, how old are they? Do they remember back in the day, or are they just saying that because that's all they've seen nowadays?
Well, I don't know. It's like...
That's the thing, too.
I don't know, but all I saw was, it was somebody...
It was some 21-year-old and they don't know shit.
It was somebody because, you know that thing with where the Spyro map appeared in the Battle Pass in Rumble, yeah?
Yes.
And then someone posted a screenshot, and then I guess, and then someone replied to that with like, no, it can't be Spyro. Oh, sorry, I just really dislike Spyro for following Crash around all the time. I'm just like, the hell does that even mean? Like, what do you mean? It's like, what do you mean you dislike Spyro for that? You can't dislike the entire game just because of this, like, just because they're sister franchises. Like, that would... that's the same thing as being like, I don't like how Crash is a demo in Spyro games, how follows Spyro around. Like, that's the same thing.
It's
like the same thing as if you said that, so I don't get it.
Well, too, because right now what they are doing, the only thing I've heard, and it's not even... I remember reading about it somewhere too, so it's not like it's, again, a hush-hush thing. It's that, like, they see Crash right now as extremely, like, valuable. They also see Crash as something they can try to experiment with again. Which on Crash's end alone, just on the sake of being able to, like, experiment with the franchise again, is, like, really cool to see. So I am excited to see what they do with it, because they might, especially now that the acquisition seems that it's really going to be going through now at this point. I'm wondering if Microsoft can help allow Activision to give the devs opportunities, a trickle down in that sense, less, from a creative sense, less from a, like, you know, business sense of like, okay, now make sure that your guys' games have this in it now. Like, no, I don't think they're going to do that, and I pray to God they don't do that. But I'm thinking that with the resources Microsoft has and everything, it was even something that Bobby Kotick was saying about, oh, fucking, with this deal, we can maybe even revitalize Skylanders and Guitar Hero. Like, I don't know about all that shit, but at the very least, when it comes to Crash and Spyro, I think they'll be allowed to start, you know, experimenting again, which is going to be cool to see. So, Rumble's just kind of the first step, because Crash has never had a game like this, and we've never really even seen a game like this.
It's just like hating something because of a crossover thing is so weird. It's like, it's such a weird concept. It's like, I don't like this thing because it keeps crossing over with this thing that I like. It's like, what?
That
doesn't make any sense.
Then welcome to the entirety of both franchises. You're a fucking moron. They've done it since the very beginning.
Yeah, it's like, what, that, I don't understand that. I dislike Captain Falcon because he keeps being in Smash Bros. All the time.
Yes, exactly. I hate Smash Brothers because it's nothing but, you know, my favorite characters coming together to do a cool thing they won't do otherwise.
It's a bunch of different characters from different things. And I don't like different.
What sense is that supposed to make?
Like, it doesn't, I'm just...
I don't like different. Welcome to the whole generation of, like, Crash and Spyro haters.
I don't like different.
They've never liked different.
Welcome to humans being humans, though. I don't like this.
I'm so tired of hearing people complain. You would think that we're in the era now where they're actually starting to acknowledge all the shit that people have thought about, you know, Crash and Spyro for like ever, but they're spinning it into still like a very creative, positive way. Like, we're getting so much representation for Crash in the sense of like, so, in terms of references and shit. Oh, hey, look, here's some Titans love, here's some Wrath of Cortex love, here's some Twin Sandy love. You would think that would bring everyone together, but no, they're somehow the fan base finds a way to become a bunch of fucking assholes to continue being a bunch of fucking assholes, and they're like, oh, the teeth are weird, Crash's jaw isn't right, they sane-washed Ripperoo, like, fuck the fuck off.
What did Musa say earlier? Toys for Bob should stick with Skylanders, Spyro, and even... See, no, like, I really like what Toys for Bob has done with Crash, though.
Me too.
Like, I think, well, I mean, especially the art style. I think the art style is so cute.
Yo, as somebody who first heard of Toys for Bob from fucking Skylanders Spyro's Adventure, a game that I hate, I genuinely do not like that game, and I hated the art style, and I hate the fucking character designs, and I don't like the humor. The fact that they somehow, once they stopped Skylanders, and Skylanders was done, somehow miraculously, once they started on Spyro, there was a complete fucking turnaround, and they somehow became a studio that I want to see more from, all of a sudden. That doesn't just happen. Something fucking clicked and they decided, hey, we should make games this way from now on. And fucking acknowledge the goddamn intelligence of our fucking viewers and our audience, and they did it. And it's amazing.
I really enjoy it. I mean, I know that
I don't
Crash
like Optimus
4
Prime because he's in Fortnite.
I don't like Optimus Prime. I mean, I understand that, I mean, Crash 4 isn't for everybody because it, you know, takes a lot of inspiration from the first game and not everyone likes the first game, but, you know, but, like, other than that, I don't think they did a bad job. I mean, they actually did a really good job at keeping the spirit of what, you know, Crash started as.
For sure.
Even though I prefer the, you know, I do prefer the Radical era, I guess. I mean, I like
well, that's fine.
Mutants, but it's like, but to be perfectly honest, when it comes to Crash, what I really like is the spin-off games. I prefer the spin-off games of Crash more than like the platformers. So
that's perfectly
you know,
fine.
I like Tag Team, and I like Nitro Field and Rumble, and it's just it's better for me.
I like when people have when fans, Crash fans and Spyro fans have their preferences, because that's kind of the point. I'm gonna say something right now that I said in the Bandicast I was teasing that I haven't started editing yet. It's fucking long and there's so much to cut and edit for it. But at one point I just straight up said, I'm pretty sure I might have said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. So this is me going on record now saying this, that Crash doesn't have a definitive art style. Everyone's been deluded into thinking that the Naughty Dog style is the definitive style because it was the first. And that's just false.
Yeah.
At this point, that's just false. Because as much as I love the Naughty Dog games, as much as I fucking will cherish and defend them, all three of them, and especially the first one, to death, till I fucking die. I don't think I can say confidently that the Naughty Dog style, whether it's art or whatever, is the definitive, is the bread and fucking butter anymore. It's what people know, it's what people don't want to go away, and it's what the devs nowadays are safe and indulging in, which is fine, but if you do it for too long, it's going to get stale, which is why I want them to experiment more, which they are. So it's not a fucking bad thing.
It's like what people have made themselves believe that Crash should look like. It's like, oh, he should look, you know, silly and
Guess
like
who did
Looney
that
Tunes.
first?
Like, yeah,
Universal fucking Studios.
It's like the people who say that, you know, I want Crash to look, you know, silly and fun and expressive, and then they look at Toys for Bob art style and they're just like, that's not silly, fun, and expressive. I'm like,
even though it literally is, like, are you high?
Are we looking at the same style? Because I don't understand. Like, it's something. I swear people just hate.
I think they just hate Crash. Like, I think people are trying to secretly hope that Crash just dies again. It's like, yo, you hated the Radical era shit. Even though I don't, I can understand why, even though a lot of y'all's, like, fucking, like, the extremes that everyone went to were absurd, but I get why you would feel the way you do. Because the designs did feel that much different. They were fully intended to be that much different. But now we're in a fucking era where your favorite fucking 3 games, A, got remastered from the ground up, and B, are now the baseline for what the art style currently is looking like. And you're still hating on it? What is wrong with you? Like, that's why I keep saying that it's true. I don't care what controversy. Fuck the fan base. Fuck the fan base. Don't listen to them.
And if you don't like an art style, that's perfectly fine. Not every piece of art has to appeal to you. But, like, seriously, trying to, like, you know, do petitions to call for a better art style to fix it or whatever. It's just, come on. On petitions.
Petitions. The same place. Hey, while you're doing that, go ahead and give my iNinja one a sign, please. We just really need iNinja to come back. Welcome to the Mario Sunshine stream where we do nothing but rag on the people that are ragging on Crash and Spyro.
I mean,
welcome to our TED Talk.
Everyone can have their own opinions. It's fine.
And that's what I'm saying.
Even say I don't like Spyro because of whatever. As long as you have a good reason, fine. You don't like Spyro, I don't agree with that. But like, whatever. But to say like I don't like a thing because it's a crossover, that's just weird to me.
That's stupid. So Mario Sunshine is great, right? I blame the Sonic movement for the Crash 4 petition.
I don't like Wolverine because he's an X-Men.
Okay. What? Also, what? That's like saying I don't like Superman because he's part of the Justice League?
I don't like, exactly. See, it's just part of, like, I don't like this thing because it's in a video game crossover thing. It's like, well, I don't... Okay? It's like, have you played the games, though, or do you just not like the character for the... I don't even...
Bobby Kotick is rather... yeah, I mean... I'm not... I didn't bring him up as to say, like, oh, yeah, let's fucking do it. I'm just saying, like, that goes to show how opportunistic they feel about this whole thing. Whether or not he's gonna be in fucking... still there... I don't know. I'd rather he not, but... I don't fucking know. Whatever. What I'm trying to get at is that... with this, acquisition, like, I think it's gonna open up more... I wouldn't even say...
Bianca Hills.
Bianca Hills. Bianca Hills? There's shit's at the top. We're gonna go and defeat her right now. She's very angry.
Very angry. Do you like Do you like very angry, or do you like very angry?
I like very angry because it's really,
You like the exaggerated one better?
yeah, it's more pronounced.
Yeah, I know.
She just sounds mildly miffed.
Very angry. I kind of like it though.
Welcome to the Mario Sunshine stream where we yet again we defend Spyro and then we talk some slight,
and then we talk more about Bianca because I'm
silly. Yeah, but we also talk we talk a little bit of silly shit about Reunited. We give Reunited a little bit of a little elbow bump there. Yeah.
Just cause.
Oh, hi. Ooh.
I'll give a lot of things I like flack. I mean, because nothing's perfect. So if I find a thing that I don't like and a thing I do like, I'll talk about it.
Ooh. You like this shit that I'm waiting for?
It looks very. It looks very much like chocolate pudding.
To me it looks like chocolate ice cream with
It looks like, yes, it looks like melted chocolate ice cream. It looks like the with the. It looks like chocolate vanilla swirl, like ice cream or pudding.
Yeah, I always thought it looked tasty. This is the only type of tropical paint like.
It looks tasty.
Yeah.
Well, cause it's the color. You know, if something has a good color to it, like remember when we went to the car show, and then I'm like, cause every year when we go there, I'm like always talking about, cause I'm always talking to my dad about how I like the colors that look like something I can eat. But I think I did that when you were there too, so.
I think you did.
Yeah. I'm just like, oh, I like the vanilla colored ones because it looks like I can eat it, or like these weird chocolate ones, or these kind of yellowish ones that kind of look like banana.
Look, it's the guy who's in the racing game now. Welcome to today. The Wave 5 shit came out. And we're playing a 20-year-old game. Sunshine's anniversary was actually not that long ago. It's like what, 21 years old now, I think.
I don't like Mario because he's in Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
I was really hoping you said I don't like Mario because he's in Mario.
I don't like Mario because he's in Sonic at the Special Olympics.
It's a good one. What's up, Petey?
Oh, Mario.
I don't like 3D Mario because he was once in Super Mario Brothers for the Nintendo Entertainment System. That was him once. How come we can... You know what? Okay, I say that. I was about to say I would like a 2D Mario game where they like kind of go back to like the art style, the artwork rather of like the older Nintendo stuff. It seems like Wonder kind of is. Because people have been doing their comparisons of like, oh hey, you know, the way Mario jumps and just his face and like the proportions, or like that like fake 2D looking, whatever they call it, that term, where you kind of shift stuff over to match an art style or whatever the case is.
Zark, I don't like myself because I'm part of Earth. Are we not all one big crossover? Is Earth not one big crossover?
Oh my god, you're right. Yeah, if you're like a McDonald's employee and you step into Wendy's, isn't that like an epic crossover without it actually being a crossover?
Yeah, it's true. Every time I go into Wendy's, which I don't do often, but I order Wendy's, I DoorDash Wendy's all the time. So it's an epic crossover.
It's a dank crossover.
Oh my god, our new cookies and cream pie is so fucking good. It is. It's so
I remember
bad.
you were like, it's my mission to try it, and you try it and you're like, fuck!
It's so bad, but it's really, really good. But I like bad in the sense that I really shouldn't have it, because I'm just like, oh fuck. Because I'm pretty sure it's my new favorite pie now.
Nice.
My favorite was the holiday pie.
The one that I
but I
didn't
think
like.
that's why, yeah, the custard. But that's what I
Yeah.
like about it.
Nasty custard.
No, the custard's so good. It tastes like vanilla. It tastes like vanilla.
No, it just tastes fucking weird and sweet, and I don't like sweet things.
Well, if you don't like sweet things, it's different.
There are only some sweet things that I like, and even then, like, it's very specific shit.
I do like sweet things, but like they can't be too sweet. I like it as long as it has a flavor. I like it. But
like I like Smarties. They're sweet, but they're just straight sugar for the most part.
yeah, they are just sugar. But I like the weird sugary chocolate taste of sweets.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
But
It's
no,
tart.
the cookies and cream pie it's got like a cookie like outside, kind of like an Oreo cookie outside. It's got like this. I heard it was marshmallow, and it kind of does taste like marshmallow, but it also kind of tastes like a custard. The holiday pie, which is probably why I like it. But it's like, yeah, it's like a vanilla-y, marshmallow-y kind of filling it out. It's so good. I was like, I took one bite and I was like, oh.
It's you. Orgasmic.
There's a limited time. I'm gonna stock up on those. Thing is, it's limited time. I don't know if because I know every year we bring the holiday pie back, so at least I have that. But I don't know if we're ever bringing it back, unless it depends how many people like it.
So by the way, to fill everyone in, again, as we're playing this, so I'm gonna just essentially do the bare minimum, but get some blue coins and side shit if I feel like it. So all the game really requires to get to Bowser is to, complete all the Shadow Mario missions, which is just level 7 in each, or rather, like mission 7 in each world. So that's...
The Shadow Mario.
Ooh, Shadow Mario. Again, Evil Doppelganger, love him. It's just Bowser Jr., which is the funniest shit. Okay, bye, see you later. That's just Bowser Jr.'s introduction to this franchise. So, get ready to hear all the voice acting. Speaking of experimentation with something that desperately needs it, yeah, they're experimenting. I was just watching before starting this to get into the Mario mood. I was rewatching reaction videos and shit to Mario Wonder and Super Mario RPG, and it's so cool that they chose that game to like bring back and like completely ground up remake, because we're now in this like the 2020s are just officially now like the era of like weird Mario, which is so cool. Like weird like small new Super Mario Brothers, like disproportionate short stout Mario, because that's the way he looks in Mario RPG, and he kind of looks that way in Wonder. It's really cool, because not only does Wonder have like a really sick art style. What was that?
I don't know, it was something outside, someone dropped something.
A steel ball.
Yeah, steel ball.
So like not only does Wonder have like this really cool art style that does kind of, like I was saying earlier, it kind of matched those like early NES like artwork, NES era artwork, works of whatever art I should say of like Mario 1, 2, and 3 kind of, or more like Mario 1 really, like where Bowser was originally an ox and stuff like that. Like that old artwork, it kind of looks like that. Like the in-game art style looks like that for the characters, and that's fucking awesome. And we have that, and then we also for RPG have like it looks like RPG, so that's fucking dope. And RPG had a weird art style, and the fact that they didn't Nintendo-fy it too much is actually really cool. So like they're actually acknowledging, hey, we can do more than just this. Because how many times can you make a new Super Mario game with the same fucking like sprites that you fucking made for like Galaxy and shit, and you just keep reusing those or did I say sprites? I meant like models and shit. Like we've seen the same poses, the same, you know, renders, the same character designs. Like fuck, look at this shit. Look at Mario Sunshine. It's a prime example. Look at these are bloopers. Look at these! What the fuck are these? Like, bring this back or something, right? Like, make them look weird again. Like, experiment. You could tell this game was, you could just fucking look at it and go, yeah, this was the in-between point before we got what we officially have, and like, the even earlierness of like Mario 64. Like, a lot of shit was figured out with some characters, but not with everyone. Not yet. So like, that's really cool to see for Wonder and for RPG. Like, we're going back to like weird experimental shit again.
I like this game. I like watching people play this game. I've never played it myself. This is the only Mario game that I actually wanted to play. I don't anymore because I don't actually want to do any of this, but like this just looks not fun for me to do, but I like watching people play.
You know what game I think you should play? And I'm debating whether or not when I go over to bring my Xbox One, because I started playing last night again. I had this mental list of just some games I have here that I've been wanting to just start playing. Like after I beat Kirby and the Forgotten.
Are you pulling this guy's tentacles off?
I am.
This is disgusting. What's happening? Also, I don't like how they're flailing around like.
I pulled his cork out by pulling his snout out. Yeah, we're filing. Hey, he started it. He was hiding in a container or 2 or 5 or 10. I was just playing last night again, Recore, which at this point, since I got back into it and I want to play more maybe later after the stream, I can best describe it as Horizon meets fucking other game I had in my head. Ratchet and Clank. Horizon meets Ratchet and Clank.
Wait, what is this game?
Recore. The only thing is it's exclusive to Xbox. You've probably seen it already. Maybe.
I think I've seen this, yeah.
It's really fun.
I want to play Horizon meets Ratchet and Clank. What the hell?
It's pretty solid. Again, I haven't played much of it at all, so this is me like wanting to actually beat the game now. Because Recore was one of the reasons why I wanted an Xbox One in the first place, that alongside Sunset Overdrive and Cuphead. And I got all 3 of those games. I haven't beat a single one of them. Cuphead though, Vic's beaten like over, 3 times over or whatever, but oh, we can finally go to Kingdom Park, I see. That's fine.
I get to play as girl.
Yeah, she's really cool. Her robots are cool. And you might even get a kick out of like the whole like crafting stuff, because this game's crafting mechanic, Recore, your little robot buddies can get damaged in battle. So if I'm sure the game lets you know like, oh hey, so and so, because they all have names. Like Mac is your main little doggy pal. Oh, Mac is hurting from like his hind legs or whatever. So once you're like, if he doesn't die or doesn't get destroyed or anything, after you beat wherever you are and all that, you can go back to like your main base, and as long as you have the materials for it and the blueprints, you can go and craft them like new shit and like new parts and like replace them and like fix them up. It's really cool. And just the way you crack open boxes for like materials and shit, and the way they come to you is very Ratchet in style. And also, you just get like little chests you can open for like goodies and stuff. You have a gun and it's a shooter, but A, you don't have any ammo, you just have a meter that goes down the more you're using your gun. And B,
so like the passive bit.
And B, when you're targeting and shooting, it's like Ratchet, you can still jump around, you can still double jump, you can still dash out of the way of shit. So it's still pretty versatile. You can do like a little dash in midair, there's platforming in it, it's fucking cool.
Do you have mounts? Can you ride on stuff?
As far as I know right now, I am not sure. I haven't seen much of it, and I don't want to spoil myself, so as far as I'm aware, oh, damn it! That one was really hard. I don't like Crash 4 because Naughty Dog didn't make it. Hey, that's essentially everyone's argument, and it's...
That's literally what everyone is saying.
Yeah, it's not a fucking good argument at all. There are a lot of Naughty Dog era Crash purists out there that just wish they would be the ones to do it again. But even then, and actually the recent news is very fucking appropriate as well, to further my point. Even current day Naughty Dog would not be able to do anything like that again. The fact that Evan Wells is leaving and Neil is taking over Naughty Dog, he's now like the CEO or whatever. No.
What I want is if Naughty Dog ever had Crash back for whatever reason, and were allowed to make one more game, and they made it, and it bombed, I would love to see what the purists would think of that. It was just a really bad game, and they'd be like, "What? But it's Naughty Dog. How could it? Oh, I want to see them explode."
They'll find some way to twist it and be like, "No, but did you hear about all the developmental problems? Like so and so."
You know, it's actually like that. They would try so hard. But it's Naughty Dog, so it must be good. Oh, freaking Gaius would have a mental shutdown.
Hey, welcome to Jack and Daxter 4. People seem to forget that was a thing that was gonna happen. And even Naughty Dog themselves like questioned it. They actually had a brain and went, "Oh fuck, you know what? This might actually not work because it doesn't look like anything people fell in love with to begin with."
Welcome to Jack and Daxter, except it's the first game and it's the only one that exists.
But if they didn't do Shooter, they couldn't make Uncharted.
It's true.
But then they also couldn't make Last of Us. And now all they have is Last of Us. You gotta think, okay, so prediction time. I don't mean to say any of this as I'm just all of a sudden just slandering Naughty Dog for no reason, because that's definitely not the fucking case. It's
just Naughty Dog is Naughty Dog.
They're naughty, I'll tell you what. It's just really fucking weird that like this is just kind of the direction the company's taken now. It's not a bad direction, I guess. It's just really funny because like what happened to Last of Us is like so fucking sad, but it's like kind of poetic at the same time, because it was this like really big, innovative, like huge deal for everyone to be like, whoa, they're making an M-rated game and it looks fucking dope, but it's got these awesome characters and like a really like intricate plot line and all that and whatever, and like now with everything that happened with this production of the second game and how people are treated behind the scenes and the crunch and everything, and then the fact that, you know, certain people started getting death threats over shit in the game and all of that, and just a bunch of shit happened, and now that combined with Naughty Dog just like full on like, hey, guess what, we're just Last of Us all the time now. Like, I don't know what to think about any of it anymore. There's a conundrum here. I'm just not sure what to think anymore about Naughty Dog. It's really sad.
Well, if it's true that they're not doing Uncharted anymore, then I don't care, honestly.
I was gonna say, if they were...
That was the last Naughty Dog thing that I liked.
Yeah. If they were... I cannot fucking do my... if they were to try to milk Uncharted a little bit more and do something else with it in terms of a game, what do you think they would do? Do you think they would do a spin-off, or do you think they would find some weird snaky way to do a 5?
Probably a spin-off would be a good idea.
Another spin-off, like a Sully spin-off or something?
Yeah, or like a Nate's daughter spin-off.
Nate's daughter. I haven't seen much about it. I was just thinking about Uncharted 4, actually, with us playing it. I think that's going to be another incentive, speaking of. If we can get to 4,000 subs, we'll not only do on the video end the Q&A vid, But on the stream end, we will start our Uncharted 4 playthrough. Because we beat all the other... We beat the original 3 on stream.
I love Uncharted 4.
I still relatively remember kind of the first half. That's all I ever saw like, my friend play up to. And I played a little bit of it myself. Of the beginning, but I didn't get too far. So that's now the one mainland where I have to do it.
I think it has the best final boss. The final boss fight's really fun.
Question, do I have... Can I get the thing? Let me go this way.
Can I get the thing?
I'm not sure if I have... I don't do the right side of the fucking level.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. Let's see. Sorry this became hot take the stream. But, I don't know, with a lot of games coming back and franchises returning, whether it's via port or whatever else, like, it's really interesting. These comebacks are starting to redefine what, like, fans want and what might just be possible. God, I really can't play this anymore. Stop, Mario. Or is it? Oh, piece of shit. Dude, Mario, stop. B, not A. This is just gonna take me back over here. I thought... Is it higher up? I thought I could get the, fucking rocket nozzle. If they don't have it yet, here, I don't know if they give it to me here, I can't remember. If they don't, am I end up doing this one maybe? Well, something here nozzle is actually good. I was gonna say because you could just do the cheese way. No. Whatever, I'll do it the normal way then, fine, whatever. Is that a Ratchet and Clank reference? Yeah. I forgot cheat sheets in this game. Okay. Cool. I'm making zero progress on this stupid mission. I should just not done this right now. I mean, I can always go back, but then I also won't have the, actually no I will. Wait, did I save? I can't remember. I might not even have the, blue coins that I'm grabbing. Just go to normal. Stop Mario. Cool. Dude, fucking you flip jump, idiot. Oh my fucking god, dude. Align that shit. Welcome to Death Perception. I keep fucking hitting A because I want Mario to jump up the thing. This is so annoying. I have to like actually climb up it. These physics are not fucking fun, I'll say that much. Mario Sunshine physics are not the best. You know what? We're gonna do it this way. No, that doesn't work either. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I do get it. That's what I fucking figured. Okay, so we can do it actually. Alright, cool. Area to drop from. That's actually not what I wanted. Wow, I'm surprised I got that. Cool, there we go. Alright. You get through it a little bit faster if you do it that way. Excited by both Tumble 1 and X1 for the PS Store and PS3. Yeah, nice. Yeah, enjoy them. I still haven't played Tumble 1. I've seen it. I know what it looks like. I've just never played it. I've been trying to look for a physical PS1 copy of both games, but yeah, they're fucking expensive. Okay, let's go to Gelato Beach. Because I love the music there. Also, how's the audio balancing? We're like fucking an hour in and I never asked that question. Are we a little too low? Is the game a little too low? Is the game too loud? Which is the same as the first question I just asked. Are we too low? Can you not hear me very well at the moment? Welcome to the best version of the Delfino music. Every time I hear this song and I come here, because it's a fucking literal beach, like, this is like the epitome of summer to me. Game is a little too loud? Okay, I gotcha. Okay, well, it's not too low now, but that should be a little bit better, hopefully. I'm actually gonna, if Miharu comes back into the call, you're not gonna hear it right now, because I'm going to, let this run. I'm gonna switch off the desktop audio, so you can't hear the desktop. You can hear me, you can hear the game, but you can't hear the desktop audio. I'm gonna go into Twitch real quick and listen to the stream back. Yeah, let's throw this like way the hell down real quick. Okay, we should be okay. Especially if I'm a little closer to the mic, I think we should be fine like this. Okay, no, we should be fine. I don't know why Nintendo is so fucking weird, and they don't put like options in their games, or at least when it comes to like Mario games. I think maybe Zelda. Oh, okay, I just didn't jump. They won't put like I know Splatoon doesn't have it. There are no like settings for like game audio. Oh.
Okay.
Hey, something quirky just happened on stream.
Quirky?
Yeah. Hold on. Taking my headphones off. Making my way to the GameCube. Starting back because the disc cannot be read. Oh, fuck me. Okay, we're good. When's the last time I saved? We'll find out. Ba-bing. Need to know.
So, have you seen My Adventures with Superman yet?
Not yet. I've been meaning to.
I watched the first 2 episodes. It's pretty good.
Yay.
I think the pacing is a little off, but like other than that, it's like it looks good and it's pretty good.
Nice. That is good to know. Yeah, a lot of people are liking it, which is good. Because a lot of people are like, why does fucking Lois look like a boy? What is this art style? It's like, shut up.
It's like, what do you mean, what is this art style? The art style is cute, and what do people have against women with short hair? Jeez.
Because we're in a fucking era now where we've got all the LGBTQ people, and now people can't tell who's who and what's what and this and that, and... How about let people do their thing? Is it too much to ask for? Even if they're straight, let them just fucking style their hair a certain way. Also, it's a cartoon! I say this as if Lois Lane's a real fucking person. She's, a cartoon, actually.
Which movie from Pixar do you dislike? Well, one thing, I don't dislike Cars 2 at all. It's actually my favorite Cars movie. I love Cars 2. And I didn't see Lightyear, so... I can't choose.
We should watch Lightyear.
If you would have... My least favorite Pixar movie is The Good Dinosaur.
Which I've still never seen. Part of me still wants to kind of watch that just to see, like, what I think of it versus what, like, everyone else thinks of it. And maybe I won't agree. Who knows? Maybe I will. All I know is the environments look fucking incredible. That is, like, all I know.
Yeah.
The boy is weird, but the art style is fucking... Or at least the environmental, you know, it's fucking awesome. The boy is
weird, but the art, good.
Yeah.
Well, you fell.
I fell to the floor. I fell earlier, and then the game was like, oh, yeah. Can't read the disc. And I was like, why? Why you do this to me?
Oh, no!
Oh, no! Mario!
Oh no! Here we go!
Stop. Here you go. Here you go. Here we go. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I was saying we should have a Pixar marathon. Because that would be dope.
We almost did. We watched a lot of Pixar movies.
That's true. We haven't seen The Incredibles 1 together. We haven't seen...
Yeah, we should watch that one.
Finding... Did we watch Finding Nemo together?
We watched Finding Nemo, yes.
Oh,
we didn't watch Finding Dory.
We didn't see any of the Toy Stories together, which we definitely need to do.
Mm-hmm. Including Toy Story 4.
No! Toy Story 1, 2, and 3. I'll watch the fucking shorts over Toy Story 4.
I'm gonna sit you down.
Because that's what...
Make you watch Toy Story 4.
That's what 4 should have been. Just a fucking... A series of shorts. It should have been a... Like, 7-part Disney Plus show.
Incredibles easily nested. Yeah, Incredibles is a really good movie. I love that one. I don't think Incredibles 2 is as good, but it's still good. I don't agree with people who say that it's bad, like, because I didn't think it was bad. I just didn't think it was as good as the first one.
It was a bizarre movie, because I don't think it's exactly what people wanted to see out of a sequel. because everyone had been wanting a sequel so bad. But I think it's just because the dynamic of everyone, of the family, was so cool that, like, I think we just wanted more of that, which, like, you don't really get in the second one, because they tried to, like, reverse the roles of Helen and Bob. I don't know, it was weird.
Yeah, well, that's the problem with wanting a sequel to something for so long. Like, and just, like, waiting just a long time. Like, it's probably not gonna be what you want now.
True that.
The way the 4 ended. Yeah, like, I mean, I have my problems with Toy Story 4 as well. Like, don't get me wrong, I have my problems, but as a movie, I didn't think it was bad at all.
4 was unnecessary. 5 is just proven that they're milking it at this point, and it's very much likely a Disney decision rather than a Pixar decision.
Yeah, well, what do you want? Money.
But it's Pixar's legacy characters. Of course, they're not going to say no. They'll be like, sure, we could probably do more with Toy Story. And it's like, why don't you just make a fucking show or shorts like you were doing? Just fucking do that.
Yeah, when you want, like when you milk things, or like when you want sequels to something, and you wait such a long time for it, and then it happens, it's not gonna have the same feeling. The thing is, like, it's really not. And people think that, oh, it's gonna be just like the other one. No, it's really not, because, like, obviously times have changed, and so things aren't gonna feel the same. And that goes for anything. Like,
plus the company itself goes through changes. Like, I guarantee.
We wanted a sequel to, we wanted a sequel to Shell and Showdown. We got Chronicles. It sucked. And then Christy is like, she keeps teasing things like that she's gonna do more with Shell and Showdown. I'm like, no, don't. Actually, just don't. Keep it where it is, please. Like, I just don't want any. I don't want any more of it. Right now, I want to keep it where it was, and that's how I choose to remember it.
Mm-hmm. You can't really, with the fact that Shell and Showdown properly ended, and I'm assuming Chronicles ended unless it got canceled. I'm not really sure.
I think it ended.
Then, like, it's like, what more could you do with that world that isn't? Not even for the sake of, hey, we're bringing this shit back. Like, can you actually do something with it other than acknowledging it's coming back? With the show, with the concept of a new show, right?
Yeah, a new show. Like, if you want to bring it back, there are other things that you could do, like, like graphic novels or something. That's what Danny Phantom is doing. They're doing graphic novels, which is that's great. But like a new show, it's just like, we don't really need that.
Yeah, see how every franchises. I mean, you can say the same for a lot of different shit. It's not just Ice Age. A lot of those types of shows, or rather, sorry, movie series have been. It's really weird. It's just weird because I'm sure some fucking like film study YouTube channel out there, like it's probably called like film fucking whatever, probably has a video out there like why trilogies work, like why things work as a trilogy.
Yeah. And then why, like, 4... But, like, the thing is, sometimes...
The curse of the fourth one, or whatever, right?
The curse of... But it's not always a curse for me, because a lot of the time, I end up really, really liking the fourth one. If it's done well enough for me to be like, fuck, this is just, like, a really fun movie, really good concept, or, I'd tend to like them, because... And a lot of times, it's really warranted, because, I might just end up liking them more than the third one, like in the case of Shrek. Holy shit, Shrek 4 is so much better than Shrek the Third. And it's one of my favorite movies. I love that movie so much. And, for Ice Age, 4 is Continental Drift, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I really like Continental Drift. And Dawn of the Dinosaurs was okay, but I don't remember it that much. But I remember Continental Drift way more.
I still like Meltdown.
No, Meltdown's really good, but that's the same thing. Like the second movie, you know,
Yeah.
like the second movie is always gonna be like probably universally the best, like for Shrek 2, Meltdown, you know, Kung Fu Panda 2.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, hey, I can't wait to see what they do with Kung Fu Panda now.
Well, yeah, and see, and here's the difference as to why, like, I'm rather interested in what they're gonna do with Kung Fu Panda 4 because when I heard way back when, like some odd 10 years ago, that they wanted to do like 6 fucking movies, I'm like, why? That's just milking it.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? But seeing as how the trilogy we have right now is amazing, all 3 of them are really, really good movies. You'd have to, at that point, be like, okay, well, which one is fundamentally weaker or the weakest or whatever? And it usually goes, 1 is fine, it's the start, 2's the best, 3 is good, but it's not bad, but it's not the best one, you know? And that's fine. That's a fair assessment. They could have just ended it right there because they had like 2 to 3 fucking shows and like a Netflix movie. So, like, do we need a 4? No, absolutely not. It's still happening. And since it's going to be the canonical next movie, like, am I at least, because of its previous history, interested in where it's going to go? Yeah, I'm interested.
Yeah.
So I just hope that it doesn't feel like, hey, we're doing this because we feel like we need to do this. I hope it's a movie that still has fun with its premise. Because all the other ones did, right? All the other canonical, the 3.
But then you have the thing where if you make the 3rd movie really good, then chances are I'm not gonna like the 4th one as much. Like for,
Yeah.
well, I mean, like for Toy Story, I really, really love Toy Story 3. It's my favorite one, and I like Toy Story 4. Like I said, I have my problems with it, but I liked it. It was fine, and for, like, Madagascar doesn't have a 4th movie, but if they do, like, Madagascar 3 is my favorite one. Mm-hmm. So, chances are I might not like the 4th one if they make it so much.
I heard some people are mad about the way Kung Fu Panda 3 ended. Why? Like, he became the Dragon Warrior. Like, that was the whole point.
I forgot how it ended.
I'm not really sure why people are mad about that. Like, he literally discovered his inner chi and fucking learned to be the Dragon Warrior. How are you upset at that? My god, that thing thank god for that little orange peg. It saved my life. Literally. Holy shit. Whoa. I was just ready to embrace death, but the orange peg said no.
Oh my god.
You must live, my child.
Holy shit.
I lived, bitch.
I love bitch. Yeah, I forgot a lot about Kung Fu Panda 3, actually, because I usually think about 2.
I remember seeing that in theaters, and I remember my mom was like, she kept squinting every time Kai was on screen because of his theme, and she was like, that sounds like Imagine Dragons. And then it was, we stayed for the credits, and she was like, Kai's theme. When it came to the music, Imagine Dragons, I'm so sorry. And she's like, yes! I knew it! Please,
yeah, I saw it in theaters too.
Please, just give me the fucking life. Yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot.
It was good, but I just like, I don't know. When you have a movie as good as 2, it's really hard to follow up on that.
I mean, that is true.
Sorry,
but
I
thankfully,
need to be more specific. When you have a villain as good as Shen.
I mean, Kai was still cool, and I think that was what they wanted. I think they knew that too. They knew the response to Shen, so they were like, okay, we know we can't top that. Let's just kind of dial this dude down, but let's tie him back into Oogway since we haven't fucking seen him since he died in the first one, and like make it feel more personal. Like Shen was like when the stakes were high. And he had the personal beef with Po. So that made sense. And that was cool for how that went down. But Kai had more beef with, like, Oogway. And that was fucking cool to see, at the very least. And what he could do, that was cool. Now, is he fundamentally better than Shen? No. They kind of...
Personally, I think he's the most forgettable villain.
Well, yeah, they kind of threw him back to what's his name from the first one.
Yeah. We can't even remember his name.
No, I see
if Kai's the most forgettable one, we can.
I see his face. For some reason, I'm just blanking on the name.
Tykrung City.
If anyone knows in the chat, it's not that I completely, who's that dude? I'm blanking on the name. It's not like I forgot it entirely. Tai Lung. Never mind.
Tai Lung. That's why I said Tykrung City. I knew it was something.
It's Tai something,
like
yeah.
Tai Lungs.
Tie the lungs together. With 2 lungs tied behind the lungs. 7-foot lungs.
7-foot lungs. Lungs.
Sounds like a tongue twister. Lungs along his lungs.
7-foot rats. Lungs, rats.
7-foot rats.
He calls your name and I'll phase your rats.
I get this image of, like, for some reason, like, 80s fucking cartoon era inspired, like, 2D artwork of rats. Like the fucking, like Encanto just fades out and, like, it's just a bunch of rats just scurrying across the screen.
Yeah. I think I know exactly what you're talking about. But, yeah, it's like, but time, like we were saying earlier, times change and things aren't going to be as good when you wait a long time. That's why as we're watching all these shows, all these old shows from Kids WB and whatnot.
Did we explain that, by the way? Did we explain that on stream?
No, we didn't. We've been doing a marathon of Kids WB shows and some Cartoon Network.
We've been, like, recreating blocks from back in the day.
Yes,
and
we've recreated classic Kids WB lineups.
And we've just associated, like, random... Sometimes we pick our own personal favorites, or just go at random, like, seasons, random episodes of certain shows. So it's been comprised of primarily, like, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, Static Shock, X-Men, Shaolin Showdown, stuff like that. The Batman. This is me. This little old man is just me.
Yeah.
But he's like a bad version of you, but you look the same and stuff. That's so cool. He's just me. Hi, Ryan, by the way.
Ryan. But yeah, that's what we're doing, and it's been really fun.
Yeah.
But as we're watching them...
Yeah.
I keep thinking that when if I ever actually made my cartoon idea a reality, I want it to mimic the style of these, like, early 2000s cartoons.
What is this weird style? Yeah. Or camera angle. What the fuck? I was today
I feel like you don't really get that anymore.
Yeah, no, seriously, you don't.
Like the episodic shit, something that's like half episodic and like half has a story.
Hold on real quick. I was today years old when I found out pressing Y does this shit. I don't understand the reason for it, but you know, it's cool, I guess. Anyway, yeah. And it's funny how we talk about, like, oh, if such and such were to come back today, like, do you think it would work as well? And for a lot of the examples we gave, like Static Shock or whatever, how we were talking about Challenge Showdown, we're like, probably not.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm about to die. Oh, there we go. We did it.
But if I were to like, you know, pitch my cartoon idea, Cat HG, if I were to pitch that, I want it to be like, I want it to be in that style because, it's like entertainment above all else, but also like, just like, it's got some like good, I don't know, teach good values. I don't know, like you've got some of that or whatever in there too. Um,
There he
but
is.
it's half. It's like a little. It's like story driven, but it also episodic, and you got half and half, and it makes it really fun to watch. Like, I want something that gives you the nostalgic feeling.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Something that invokes that feel from back in the day.
Yeah.
More cartoons that were nowadays. I like to see more that are fashioned off of and have even the art style from, like the early to mid 2000s. Because this is the thing that's really funny. It's funny how Miharu and I, two kids from the 90s, talking about and watching kids WB era shit because we grew up with it, and a lot of that stuff was stuff like properties that were reintroduced to us, right? Through these certain shows.
Right.
He-Man had one. X-Men, Batman, Looney Tunes with Lunatics Unleashed.
It's all old stuff that's like before our time.
Way before our time, yeah.
They made it
There's a version there for us.
Yes, they made it like to introduce to a new generation, and that's our version of it. And in a lot of ways, it tends to be the best version of it. Like for us at least, like it's the best version because it's just something about it is. It gave us, it's usually, it was really like the art style was always really stylized, or like character portrayals were handled better, or not always, but.
But not to mention, like, the voice actors that you would, come across between all the shows. How many times have we listened to Tom Kenny or Jason Marsden or Tara Strong or somebody? Like, it's just this very particular era that had a certain style to it. And, like, it's so funny to hear other people faintly recall it, or if we're just calling shit up, might as well. Fucking Nostalgia Critic doing an episode on Kids WB, and they're all 30-somethings that didn't grow up with it. Why is Doug talking about Lunatics when he's never fucking watched it? And never grew up with it, and all he knows is, I like classic Looney Tunes because they are iconic and classic. What is this superhero shit? Like, that's all anyone ever thinks of something like Lunatics Unleashed, but it's like, bro.
It's like, how about you get someone who grew up with it so we could have a different opinion for once?
Please. I mean, that's why a lot of those other, Channel Awesome dudes were there. I say Channel Awesome, but you know what I mean. That work with Doug on them on Nostalgia Critic and all that stuff. That's why they were there. I get it, But, seriously, none of you actually grew up with Lunatics Unleashed and didn't think it was like a really cool idea? I don't. It's like, why? Whoa.
I'm excited for Sonic 3. I mean, if it has Shadow and Amy, I guess it'd be pretty cool.
Did you see that?
I'm not super excited. I want to see how it is.
Ryan mentioned Clock Tower, and I didn't know why, but I went back and waited for it. Announced that, even Clock Tower is coming back with a brand new art style. Clock Towel.
Yes, Clock Towel. A towel? That's not very scary. Oh, God. Sonic 2. Sonic 2 is fine. Honestly, I think I enjoyed watching the first one more.
That's surprising, because to me, they're both bad. Get dunked on. Oh! I'm so sorry, everyone. This is the time where we dropped from 2 viewers to none.
I didn't think either I didn't think either of them were bad. I just think I don't know, maybe it was the mood I was in when we were watching Sonic 2. I was sort of like, whatever. I mean, it's fine. I didn't think it was a masterpiece. I don't think either of them were masterpieces.
Absolutely not. Come on, come hit me over here. Come on. Duh. Whee. Can I find some sillies on the in the sand here? Oh, I saw a silly.
What? My voice isn't hoarse. What are you talking about?
No, Bob-omb, stop. I'm trying to get the silly. No! Leave me alone. Damn it. I want this fucking blue coin. Where is it? Oh my god, please. Fucking please. Get off the goddamn thing I'm trying to spray. God, finally. Okay, what's fucking happening? By the way, these are bob-ombs. I know they look absolutely fucking nothing like what they're supposed to. That's the cool part about it.
Oh my god.
Where's some more, you punk? Fucking dare you. Clock towel.
Clock towel. Let me see.
I like the design of the little because she looks anime.
She looks anime. That the weeb.
Okay. I guess limited run games just has a fucking thing now where they're like, hey, we're gonna announce all kinds of cool shit.
Yeah, I guess limited run games is doing whatever the hell they want.
I mean, it's cool. I commend it. If that means we get some awesome obscure shit back from our youths. Fuck me! Ooh, that was awesome. Then I say go for it. Here's the prime example as to how shit Mario's control is in this game without FLUDD. Like, what is this? What is this? Your mid-air control is fucking nothing. I said you don't have mid-air control. The steering is real bad. Go! Oh shit! Fuck me! Fuck me! Wee! That one-up is absolutely not worth it. JK. Oh fuck, I fucked it up. Whoa! That's fine.
Cool, we get to play the first clock towel.
Yeah. Glad someone is doing something about game preservation. Yeah, seriously. I mean, same thing with WayForward because they still make instruction manuals, but they're not even instruction manuals. Actually, we shouldn't even be calling them that anymore. They're booklets. That's what they always were. And what did every kid do when they would get a fucking booklet? Look at the goddamn story and the characters. That's all they put in the new for Seven Sirens. That's all that's in there is the story and the characters. Fucking thank you. You get it. I love
I
you,
will look
WayForward.
at the picture.
I would always look at the characters and read their little descriptions and shit. Like, that's awesome. I would always do that as a kid with Crash, Spyro, fucking Pac-Man, whatever they had. I still have all my fucking game manuals. I have a crap ton of them.
I look at the picture of the character.
Yeah, because you see their renders. Sometimes that's the only way you could see those renders. You'd find them in the booklets. Or the strategy guides, or the guidebooks, as you call them. Like, sometimes you could find like really unique renders in there that you couldn't find anywhere else at the time because like YouTube's nothing, and Google Images doesn't fucking have them. There was no way to get PNGs of them. You have to get those from like the websites themselves or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can I go to the one over here? Does he come over this way? I forget. I think he comes over here later. He ain't coming over here now. Shoot! Hey! 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 Stop! Dude! Really? I'm not trying to squirt water on it, Flood. I'm trying to squirt water on this fucking thing. Jesus Christ. How's it that I've, like, forgotten how to do this shit?
Not the scissorman.
You have to go back and watch that review now so I can see how the old style was. Okay, so I can still do this one.
Well, if you see in the announcement video, they're just using like that is the old style of the game. They're just using clips from the game.
So is it just
The only bit we get of the new style is like one screenshot.
So is
And,
it
like, a
is it a
little
full
turnaround.
is it a full remake or is it just a port? With some new
I
shit
don't
in
know.
it.
Let me see. Company new features and animated intro, motion comic cutscenes. Okay, so like they're just like it's the original game, but they're like adding new stuff with the new style. But like the game itself is the game as it was.
Oh, okay. I got the man. I killed him. I think Miharu's only seen... Which Iron Man film have you seen? None of them. Or the third one. Or which one?
What? I've seen 2 and 3.
2 and 3? This is asking, which one do you like better?
3. Because it was literally just the Incredibles.
Alright, Ryan. Curtis, get your head feeling better. Take some medicine. Time to go and check out the sandbird.
You're getting a migraine. Me too. No, I'm not. I'm fine. I'm surprised I haven't got a headache today.
Don't say that you're gonna jinx it.
No, I'm not. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm getting kind of hungry though.
Me too. I've just had a bowl of mac and cheese and a couple of Oreo cookies. Why is this back? I got this coin. Oh, I probably didn't save though because that's when the game crashed. Okay, that might be why. Where's El Piantissimo? Bring him on. I hate that fucker. Whoa! Boingy! Oh, this is weird. Oh, just whatever. I like the sandbird. Look at him. He's so majestic. Ugh. Almost fell off him. Alright, never mind. Fuck this guy.
Clock tower.
I don't even care about the blue coins. I just want to get this mission done.
I love that, the music, the chase theme music from that game.
How's it sound? Is it like... I don't know.
No, it's that one that... I think I showed you it because there was another song that made me think of it, but I don't remember. You probably don't remember it. I'll show it to you.
Whoa! Just watch him go. Where is he? Whee! Bye, sandbird.
Here, I'm gonna send it to you.
In the Cosmic chat.
Yeah. There you go.
Clock towel. This is the music. Everyone can hear it on stream. Oh yeah, I think I've heard this. Sounds groovy as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. This is another soundtrack from our Sunshine. Like that. There he is, that purple fuck. What do you want, asshole? Piece of shit.
Oh,
loser. Fuck me, I'm the go Mario. I was worried. I'll get this blue coin while I'm here.
Clock tower.
Oh, I should have played this with Action Replay on. Do you guys want Action Replay on the next stream? We could do a lot of silly dumb shit.
Yeah.
We could do moon jumping. We could do all kinds of silly stuff. I think there's like max, like infinite like health and like water and shit.
And Tom Mercer. That's not very scary. Mesogog. Oh god. This is Miharu watching a Dino Thunder.
Red coins on the coral reef.
This game is known as Clock Tower, the first fear outside of Japan, I believe.
That's really cool.
I think because this was the first Clock Tower game in Japan, and then our first Clock Tower game was actually Clock Tower 2 on the PS1.
That's cool.
And so when they released this here, I think they called it the first fear. It's a point and click. I've never played this. I should play it.
Clock Tower's a point and click? Okay, I forgot about that.
It's sort of, well, I mean, it's sort of a point and click. You're pointing and clicking to go places. Like, it's not like a...
It's like Monkey Island or whatever?
Yeah, it's like one
Day
of
of
those.
the Tentacle. I don't typically like games like that.
I mean, you're like...
It's just too
You're
slow
not just
for me.
like stuck. You're not just like stuck in place and like pointing and clicking because like you're walking around, but it's yeah. It's definitely not a. It's not a 2D platformer.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck. Yeah, those kinds of games are just too slow for me. I don't have the attention span for it. If I want to find shit, I want to do it like in a Metroidvania. Even Metroidvania is some I don't really have too much patience for, but Shantae is one of them where I do because it just feels so much like it feels so natural.
Well, I don't have patience for like any 2D platformers except Shantae, just because I really like the art and the character so much. And I do like the abilities. I can transform into animals. That's cool. I can get hit by enemies I didn't even see coming. That's cool.
Where's that blasted final 8th coin?
And where's that?
Damn fourth chaos symbol. Don't die.
Ah!
What the H?
Where's that blasted fourth cuck?
Where's that blasted fourth cuck?
Fourth cock. Or cockle.
Cackle. Oh, it's chilling with the fishes. No, it's not. The fishes lied to me. Where the fuck is it? I don't see it. Am I just stupid? That could very well be it.
Oh my god. Let's see.
It could just be. Oh, I see it. There it fucking is.
It could just be that I know nothing.
Oh no, fishy! Fishy, please! Eternals was an interesting idea, but the execution was pretty fucking peepee.
Beepy. I've never seen it, so I don't know.
You'll be extremely bored with it, I'm sure. You would think a story about, like, these godlike entities that found out they were created for a very specific purpose, that, could live all these, that they're like a tight-knit family, but the family gets separated, and who the fuck else, right? Like, yeah, you would think that, you'd think that'd be a good idea, but then they fucked it up.
Somehow you fucked it up.
Hey, it's sunglasses guy.
How you look like that.
What's up, sunglasses guy? Stand still, you fool.
Ugh, I need to play The Sims again.
The simulator. Make CK do some stupid shit again.
Yeah, he needs to do some stupid shit.
Make him commit crimes.
The crime committer mod.
Ooh, I like that one.
I like that one.
Well, if you're trying to teach kids good morals, you shouldn't like that one. You should be like, I don't intend to do the crimes, they just come to me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it's not up to your standards.
This is my formal apology video. He's sitting on his bed, fucking clasping his fingers together, and he starts the video by sawing.
Listen.
Alright guys, I realize I fucked up.
I'm sorry.
Did you like when we tortured an innocent animal? Because we're about to do it again to the same one. It's not even the last time we're going to do it. Woo.
I feel like I should read the update to the Wicked Winds mod.
Oh no, there's an update?
Yeah, there's an update.
What the fuck do they do now?
It's some improvements.
Some improvements. Read the patch notes.
The patch notes? Okay.
Vocode it. Wheeze when you get to the Grim Reaper. I was watching that video again recently, it's still really funny. Try forbidden with the Grim Reaper.
In works, improved simulation and active sex performance, improved outfit and wrestling for better compatibility with other mods, made positioning reset while moving sex location, fixed tongues not showing up on some sex animations, fixed a few errors when clicking on objects, added sim tuner.
Added what?
Added sim tuner. I don't know what that is.
Sim tuner?
Tuner.
What did they fine tune?
They fine-tuned, let's see. Sim Tuner is a first attempt at providing more easy and quick access customization options for individual Sims. Instead of changing settings that affect all Sims or letting a feature decide the outcome, you can use the Sim Tuner. Usually I prefer to add traits, gameplay mechanics, or feature-specific switches, but certain things can't be done like that. Adjusting variables or changing technical behavior doesn't fit well into gameplay solutions. The Sim Tuner is still pretty technical and isn't necessarily that user-friendly, but it's better than no options or commands you don't remember.
Okay.
At this moment, Sim Tuner allows you to adjust any individual sim nudity and undressing behavior, strip club behavior, attractiveness behavior, pregnancy behavior, and sex behavior.
Cool.
Cool.
Sounds hot, I guess.
Sounds hot. Ooh, I
think...
love the Wicked Winds tuning.
I love to wickedly tune my whims.
I love to fine-tune my whims.
And do so in a wicked fashion. Also, what?
In a wicked fashion. Also, the hell are you talking about?
Also, yeah, Musa, I don't think Aaron cares at all about the Flash.
I don't care at all.
Yeah, we've all heard how bad it is, so. The only reason, literally, my mom wants to watch it is because of, Batman.
Batman.
Batman. Get better hiding spots.
Get bigger hands.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I missed. You fuck. You can't clip into the house. Fucking cheater.
You cheater, you can't do Please, you can't. Oh.
Ed, come on, let me have it. I must receive what I am owed.
I must receive.
Oh, I'll take this. I can't. Fucking Mario camera. Stop spawning this fucker. God, really? I need ups, and somehow Mario doesn't have the fucking ups that I need.
I need ups and I need downs.
I need to get down with the sickness. Oh, what?
Get down with the sickness.
Oh, what?
Ooh,
Ooh. There we go. Whoa.
Ah!
No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I think it's just safe to say it, even though I too, for whatever weird reason, don't want to name drop them. But yeah, it's the cameos and how they were handled and all that stuff. Like I've heard it all already. PT Piranha, strike back. So we're gonna go for like another 20 minutes. That'll take us to 4 p.m. We've already made a lot of progress. Boom. This has been a very eventful stream. Woo. Blech. Oh, camera, please. Whoa. But what about the Wonka trailer? Did you see the Wonka trailer? I did, and it doesn't really...
I did not. What is it?
It's a new movie.
No, I meant what the trailer?
Origin.
What?
Where to find it? Or what?
I meant how is it? How's the trailer? What is the trailer? What did you not like about it? What? That's what.
Oh,
yeah.
it's just I don't know. It's a weird. It's just the movie is about how he became Willy Wonka. It's like the origin story.
Okay, I see.
Whoops. Didn't look appealing. I don't know if it's just me, if I'm just whatever, I do like the original movie. I don't care for the Oompa Loompas in that movie. And they go back to that design. The Humble Wumpas.
The Humble Wumpas. The Humble Wumbles.
I know people love to shit on everything that's a 2000s remake. And they love to shit on the Johnny Depp version, but I'll say this much, and it's not even controversial, it's just true, that the Willy Wonka, the Charlie and Chocolate Factory versions of the Oompa Loompa songs are actually more accurate to the book than the originals are. There is no Oompa Loompa Doopity-dee, here's another riddle, or whatever the fuck, right? There's none of that in the book. The lyrics are literally what they do in the remake.
Oh, that's cool.
So fuck off.
There's no Oompa Loompa Doopity Dee. I've got another P.
Now I have to pee.
Now I have to go pee pee pee.
Okay, what is happening? Let me fucking walk, idiot. Give me coins while I'm at it. Okay, where the fuck is Petey? Also, I'm out of water. I'm running low. I know what it is for. Where is he? Boom, 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 boom. Welcome to Twitter.com. No, you fuck. Oh, saved it.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. Where's it going? Oh, this ain't doing any of this like wind twister attacks or anything. That's actually good. I'd rather have a straightforward fight. I have to dodge a bunch of weird shit. Where you going? Where you going? Wow, he really is just skipping all his actual, like, new attacks and shit. Alright, I'm here for it. That was a quick fight, actually. Huh. Interesting. I wonder what I did to make him not do his, like, wind attack or whatever the fuck. Sometimes you have to wait a while and it takes forever and whatever the case is. That's actually interesting that he didn't do any of that. Jay! Hello! I've been meaning to talk to you. So I got into contact with the thing for the thing. They haven't replied to me yet, but, I did ask them about what was going on with yo thing. Geico mascot. Tomba came back and the getaway couldn't even get a shout out for its 20th birthday. I can't take any more of my plane traffic. Huh, because all these new things are coming back, or new things, old things are coming back. They just happen, none of them happen to be, they happen to be none of the things that you were waiting and hoping for and wanting. My god, man. Rip J. I'm so mad but excited. Dude, I'm surprised that Tomba's fucking coming back. I can finally, like, get to play those games again. Well, like I said, I never played the first game. I know of it, of course. I've seen it. It's very Klonoa-like in nature. The second one is just all CGI, all 3D. So that's cool. I remember playing the demo of it as a kid, of the second game. And that's like the only Tomba experience I've ever had, but I've been wanting to play more ever since I was a kid. We never were able to, you know, we never were able to play, to like get our hands on the games back in the day. And nowadays they're really expensive, so this might be the one way to do it. Never got to play it yet. Gags is probably a huge one. I really want to see Jerry's reaction to that. It seems like it's just going to be like ports, essentially. I don't think they're ground-up remakes, but the fact that that's even happening at all is like actually pretty cool. People were wanting like a sequel or something, but I guess we're taking baby steps to that. That was stupid. I should have just jumped into the platform. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm a fucking idiot. That's not what I wanted you to do, Mario. I would cut my paws off if meant to get away with getting remake. Oh no, I already made a statement right now too on iNinja. I want iNinja to come back so bad that I will be a front runner for a revival. Oh shit, almost fell again. I will be the front runner for an iNinja revival. Mark my words, it's gonna happen. If it happens, I am going to make it happen. Because so many people sleep on iNinja, they've never heard of it. They've been like, oh, I might have seen this like at a GameStop somewhere a long time ago when they, you know, when PS2 games were there. Or some shit like that, right? Like, oh, I might have... Really? I never fought this part. Oh, the save! Now I just gotta pray this thing comes back, which I think it does, but it takes forever. Is it coming back? Yeah, it's coming back. Yeah. Barely fucking anyone knows about iNinja. And it's another Argonaut platformer. It's the same dudes that did Croc. But iNinja was published by Namco. So, I was thinking about this today at work. I don't know who owns the rights to iNinja anymore. I don't know if it is Namco. I don't think that would be the case, but like, seeing as Argonaut's not really a thing now anymore, like, maybe it's Namco, and since Namco got both Klonoa and Pac-Man World ground-up remake happening, I don't see why they wouldn't do the same for iNinja, because that game was so cool. Plus, iNinja was supposed to get a sequel, but because of the poor sales, it never got that sequel. So, just saying, iNinja's fucking awesome. Who needs kids? I can have the getaway. I'll delete all my socials, my channel, change my name, and go work in a cubicle. Well, let me ask you this, Jay, because I just said that iNinja was pretty obscure when it came out. Is the getaway that obscure, or did it have a very strong cult following when it came out, like back in the day? They would do the same for our ninja because the getaway needs to happen first. Yeah, I wouldn't want to port. I would probably... I think I'd personally rather choose a ground-up remake for our ninja. Because there could be some controls and things that you could change. A lot of it was pretty damn good for the type of physics that we were working with in that game. But... I mean, if anything happened with that ninja at all, I'd be, like, losing my shit. But, like, if it could specifically be a remake that happens, I would just die of happiness. You get to see me be hyped for something that isn't Crash or Spyro, but still have that same level of energy. I mean, I actually just had that kind of hype when I found out that Tomba was coming back. I was like, holy shit, that's... I never thought that would happen. Camera. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ, this thing. Hey, you know what, speaking of remakes, Sunshine could have benefited from? A ground-up remake. Guess what they did? Shitty ports. So thanks, Nintendo. What changes did they make to the Switch version of Sunshine? Flood says, press the button. Cool. Thanks, man. And no ground-up remake for some of the supposedly best games in the series. I say only that because of 64, but whatever. Sunshine and Galaxy are amazing. Fucking what? How'd it blow up while I was holding it? Stop! Strong following, okay. Past sequel, but almost has. GTA did overshadow it though. Just to manage to sell and be a big hit for the PS2. That makes sense. I haven't really seen any gameplay for the Getaway from what I can recall. I don't think I've seen any, but just from the look of it, it looked very GTA-ish. Then again, a lot of things were trying to be GTA. Even Jack and Daxter was trying to be GTA. That was when the industry said, I guess kids want to shoot shit and traverse a big world. And so all games were that for like the longest time. I mean, a blue coin tracker like that is like the least of the things they have to do, though. It would be cool to have that, but if I had to pick that over something like fix the goddamn camera or something, I think I'd choose fix the goddamn camera. And just little things like that. The physics. Please fucking don't make the physics like this. Why does Mario control like he's on fucking stilts? And also, why this? Oh. Keep going. Oh, see, that's why I wanted to change shit. Oh my god. Why is he facing that way? I'm fucked. Dude, no. Oh my god. How the fuck do they expect you to do this? Damn it. There we go. Ugh. You get stuck on every fucking little wall. The physics are so weird in this game. That's why I said I'm gonna just try to do the bare minimum. All that really requires is that you just go for the world's, like, how the fuck are you supposed to do that shit? Just get the just get to mission 7. Like, complete mission 7 in every world. That's all they really want you to do. Nothing else really matters unless you're going for 100%, which we are definitely not. Hi, Gooper Blooper for the third time. It's the exact same fight, except now you've got 3 little friends with you. Grab, grab. That was really easy. Weekly streams will be the first game I play. Oh, nice. Sounds good. Yeah, I kind of do want to stream my ninja at some point. That'd be really cool. There's just no plans for it right now, and I need to finish the playthrough with Vic on Vid Games. I gotta do the fucking Ely mouth thing. I want to do that. You know what? Where are we at right now on Shines? What is our overall total? No, what is our overall total? 28? Okay. We can get, I think, a perfect 30. How many blue coins do we have? Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. We'll get 30 shines and then end the stream off right here. Got a lot done today. We talked about a lot. We saw a lot, did a lot, laughed, cried. Got passionately enraged at people saying dumb shit about our favorite fucking franchises. Didn't you stream that game at one point before? Maybe a very long time ago. You know what? Let me check. On Destination Mark, I know for a fact that when I did Mark plays, like, back in 14 or 13, I did 9 parts of iNinja, and I actually, from that very, very old playthrough, I actually had filmed right around the time we were about to graduate high school. I had filmed like 4 more episodes that never got put up. I still have them. I didn't realize I saved them on one of my old SD cards, and one time I was going through those old cards, looking at just pictures and shit, and in one of the other folders on that card, I found those clips, and I'm like, whoa! That was a fucking blast from the past. Also, during one of them, I got real upset because I couldn't beat a thing, and it was taking forever, and it was frustrating me. It was really funny and cringe. Let's see. I'm gonna check real quick and see if I did, because I can't remember. Where is my live stream? My old live stream folder. There it is. I did! Oh shit, you're right. The fact you remember that is amazing. That was 6 years ago. Wow. I only did 3 parts. How far did I get? It wasn't very... Oh! This was... Okay, technically it's not 3 parts. It was supposed to be 2. That was way back when my streams would crash, like, fucking frequently. So, this is what it shows. It shows... I did 1 stream that was 1 hour and 6 minutes. Another stream that was 40 minutes. And then another stream after that that was 6 minutes. Because I was trying to stream on, I guess, one particular day. So that 40-minute and 6-minute stream, those are 2 separate videos, or streams, but it was meant to be like the part 2. Both of them were meant to be part 2. I guess, even though I labeled it part 3. The 6-minute stream I labeled part 3. That was back when the Elgato program let me stream from there, but it was real shit, and I didn't have, like, Ethernet stuff plugged in or anything like that, so I was just going straight from the Wi-Fi, and it was just all a mess. Because from back then, we streamed games like, I played the whole Crash trilogy in 1 stream to celebrate Ensane's reveal. We did like a Mario Kart 8 thing. There's Parappa the Rapper, Wario World, Twinsanity, iNinja, Into the Dragonfly. 1 2.5 hour stream of Spyro's Adventure. Yoshi's Woolly World, Shantae After Hero on Wii U. So it was stuff like that. And then, like, literally, my first stream off the console itself was Ruby Grim Eclipse. That was like 4. It says here, oh, not 4. I was just gonna say 4. It was also 6 years ago. Yeah. So when we were streaming straight off the PS4, that was Ruby Grim Eclipse was the first game that we did that with, and that continued even once we got the PS5, and then we started streaming off the PS5. But ever since last year, I have the new setup, and here we are. Don't remind me, your stream connection was as effective as a potato. Yeah. Yeah, man, it was garbage. But thankfully, even though my quality is still slightly garbage here and there, it's not nearly as garbage as it used to be. So at the very least, I'm excited. I'm proud of that. But yeah, no, seriously, more improvements need to be made, and once I get all my, like, online banking shit set up, and I connect that shit to AdSense and whatever else I need to connect it to PayPal and all that, we're gonna have donation stuff set up, we'll have more incentives than ever, and if y'all's ever do donate, it's gonna go to, like, equipment and stuff like that, and that's not even, like, far-flung future stuff. That stuff I just need to get done. So I'll update y'all once that actually happens. It just hasn't happened yet. But yeah, no, that's pretty much it for the stream, though, for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. That's a big improvement. At least I can watch an hour or 2 without your connection wanting to explode. Yeah. No, the streams should be a lot clearer for what they're worth. And I'm only going to try and improve from here, really. If anything else is weird with connections and quality of stuff, it's just something I'm going to have to look into. And again, just more things to improve on. That's it for right now. So, thank you guys for watching. If you're watching this back as a video watch, thanks for watching to the very end. If you're with us live, thanks for staying with us for as long as you could. I mean, Miharu's still AFK, but we're going to probably hang out later, so I'll just let her know the stream's over. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Jay, if you didn't hear me earlier, because I'm not sure if you posted anything about it, but I asked the contact about the theme for you. So I emailed them like 2 or so days ago. I haven't heard a response yet, but hopefully they see it soon. I really hope they don't just ghost me. So, I'll see if I get a response whenever I do, and I'll immediately DM you. So, look forward to that, hopefully. I was in the middle of my grief for the getaway. That's fine. Yeah, no problem. So, hopefully, we can get that sorted out. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let's see, this Saturday is going to be more Rumble. So, get ready, dudes, if you guys want to play. Not just anyone, I mean neutrals. Get ready, neutrals. We will play more Rumble and just go competitive and try and level characters up and shit on Saturday. And that's pretty much it for right now. So, thank you guys for watching. Until next time, I'm Mark. I'll see you guys later. And take care.